Good morning. One of the pieces of feedback we got from our last boot camp was how helpful it has been to learn how to troubleshoot low conversion numbers. And what I mean by that is there is a certain funnel of how many raw opportunities we have, how many of those set into appointments on our calendar, and then how many end up actually confirming and issuing to a salesperson on our sales team. And then, of course, once the lead has been issued, we also monitor how many of those end up getting a price, and then we monitor how many of those actually end up selling. Now, one of the common issues we see in many of the companies we work with is they will be setting enough appointments, but they are not issuing enough appointments. Meaning, if they're setting 100 appointments on the calendar, if only 20% of those end up going to a salesperson, that's pretty wasteful because then we have 80% of the hard work we've put in completely falling by the wayside. There is one thing that we have found is the number one offender to low issue rate. And it may be what you think, it may not be what you think, but the number one offender in companies that have a low issue rate is setting appointments out too far. That's right. If you don't get there in the next 48 hours or less, 72 max, the appointment is not very likely to confirm and pretty likely that it cancels. There are tons of reasons for this, but first and foremost, we must strike while the iron's hot. If the customer really wants the appointment, they make time for it. So if you wanted to learn more about creating urgency with scheduling because you have a low issue rate, please join us for our next virtual event, Creating Urgency with Scheduling, same days and next days. It's coming up April 19th. Would love to see you there. You're going to learn the exact verbiage that's most effective. You're going to learn other ways that we can get our team fired up about setting appointments sooner and how to really knock out that low issue rate.